Good morning. Sorry about the delay. At this time, I would like to ask all guests to please find their seats and silence your cell phones as the program will begin in just a moment. Good morning, friends, family, and honored guests. I am MK1 Jones, class advisor for MKA School Class 0625, and I will be your master of ceremonies. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank you for taking time to come out for this important occasion. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career, and today we will witness one of the most distinctive, the completion of A School. During the ceremony, I encourage you to take pictures to help capture this very special day. Please feel free to stand up and move about for your photo. Please rise for the arrival of the official party. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the official party. MK1 Jose Mata Ayala for MK 0625 Training Center Yorktown. Master Chief Jonathan Crowley, Machinery Technician School Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Commander Amalia Boyer, Chief Training Engineering and Weapons Branch. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Please remain standing. While in training, every class is presented with a guide on to distinguish between courses of training and class number. MK classes carry a pennant and bows with our rating symbol, the COG. Class 0625's guidon, carried by Fireman Tauber, flew the maroon banner to distinguish them from other MK classes. Over 13 weeks of training, classes have the opportunity to earn streamers to identify accomplishments. MKA Class 0625, forward, march. Inboard face. Will the guests please be seated? Class 0625, seats. As of today, MKA Class 0625 has earned the following streamers. The brown streamer identifying 0625 as a senior class in the Machinery Technician A School. The red streamer identifying a class in which all students have passed the Coast Guard's Advanced Leadership Program. The yellow identifying academic excellence. The class maintained an average GPA above 90%. The yellow streamer identifying, oh, I already did that one. The green streamer identifies a class who, based on individual evaluation, averaged 25 points or higher in the physical fitness program. The purple identifies a class who has passed a weekly barracks inspection, which I'm not sure how we managed to get that one. The yellow, blue, and orange streamer identifies a class who maintain an overall average score of 90% and are awarded at week 4, 7, and 10. At this moment, I'd like to say a special thank you to the following personnel for being with us today. Chief Warrant Officer Clements and IS-1 Walters, would you please stand? Chief Warrant Officer Clements and IS-1 Walters served as sponsors for MK 0625. Thank you for being a positive role model for our students. Thank you. I'd like to take a moment to explain our rating specialty, history, and some topics these graduates completed through A School. Machinery Technician, or MK for short, is an enlisted rating that is responsible for the operation, maintenance, and repair of cutters, small boats, vehicles, and other various machinery and equipment throughout the service. MKs fulfill boat crew member, boarding team member, boarding officer, engineering watchstanding positions, and potentially engineering petty officers within the fleet. The rating was formed in 1973 after the merger of engineman, machinist mate, and boiler technician. This is the Coast Guard's second largest rating, making up 15% of the entire enlisted workforce and are stationed at 90% of all Coast Guard units. MK School is designed to give students the skills and knowledge they need to perform as technicians and lead as petty officers within the fleet. During this 13-week course, our students are taught principles of theory, operation, maintenance, repair, and troubleshooting of mechanical, auxiliary, and electrical systems. Some of the following topics are covered during the course: mechanical skills, centrifugal pumps, hydraulics, basic electricity, air conditioning and refrigeration, outboard engines, maintenance and record resistance supply procedures, and internal combustion engines. In addition to their technical training, students are presented with leadership fundamentals through the Coast Guard's Apprentice Leadership Program. This 3-day course is designed to provide leadership and administrative training to apprentice-level personnel. While the primary objective of MKA School is to deliver skilled technicians out to the fleet, all graduates also receive the following semester hour credits as recommended by the American Council on Education: 3 semester hours in outboard engine propulsion systems, hydraulic systems, electrical and electronic troubleshooting and repair, and 6 semester hours in diesel engines. At this time, I would like to welcome Machinery Technician School Chief, Master Chief Jonathan Crowley, to the podium.
Hi, welcome to the family and friends, and thank you for being here. I'd like the assembled instructors for MK school staff to please stand. This is some of the 37 instructors that we have, active duty blue suit instructors that went into training this. You can see all of them aren't here because we actually have other training going on right now, so thank you for what you do for getting them across the finish line. So, are we ready to move on to the advancement portion of the ceremony?
Yes, Master Chief!
MK ones, we good? Fair enough. I think we're good. We'll move on. MKA class 0625, attend hut. Outboard face. Post. Inboard face. I would like to take a minute to explain to the family and friends what is about to take place. All these students are graduated as machinery technicians today, and they will be advanced to third-class petty officers. In the Coast Guard, third-class petty officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. As petty officers, you are expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of the collar devices to please join by standing with the graduates, but do not start the pinning process. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians third class," please go ahead and place the collar devices on your graduates. I'll say that again. When you hear the words, "I do appoint them machinery technicians third class," please go ahead and place the collar devices on the graduates. I would now like to invite Captain Scott Ray to the podium.
All right, good morning, everyone. So kind of a special day today, not only because it's the MKs, but this is our first graduation of 2025. We're starting it out right with some MKs, right? And we're getting back to business here in Yorktown after a short pause over the holidays. So super excited to be here and welcome everyone. Looks like everybody's in place. All right, uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the ability and fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them machinery technicians, third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 16th day of January, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the Armed Forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, the 16th day of January, in the year 2025, signed, Scott A. Ray, Captain, Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Oh, I guess we're still pinning. Hold on. Congratulations. Will the guests please be seated? Class 0625, inboard, face, post. Inboard face, seats. Commander Boyer and Master Chief Crowley, would you please do us the honor of assisting with the presentation of the class awards? I would like to recognize the members who volunteered for the drill team. Drill team members are also required to practice weekly and perform at various official functions, such as retirements and community events. MK3 Cruz, MK3 Gilbert, front and center. This is to certify that MK3 Cruz and MK3 Gilbert served with distinction as members of the Engineering and Weapons School drill team, continuing the long line of men and women who fostered the military traditions and heritage of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations. You may be seated. During the course of training, the students participate in a physical fitness program. I would like to recognize the following members for their efforts: MK3 Hernandez, MK3 Baseline, front and center. MK3 Hernandez was voted by his class to receive the most inspirational certificate for inspiring his classmates in participating in physical fitness activities. MK3 Baseline is awarded the certificate for most fitness points. This certificate is awarded in recognition of achieving the highest standards while participating in the wellness program during Machinery Technician A School. Presented this day, 16th day of January 2025. Congratulations. You may be seated. We will now recognize our class officers. Class advisor selects these members during the first days of school. These individuals are the direct link between the class and their chain of command. Class leader, MK3 Walker. Class yeoman, MK3 Baseline. Class master at arms, MK3 Jernigan. Front and center. You are commended for your superb achievements while at Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown. While attending Machinery Technician A School, you not only did an exceptional job completing the rigorous course, but also served as class officers. As a class officer, you demonstrated superior leadership and communication skills by ensuring that all students were kept constantly aware of Tracing Yorktown's policies, procedures, and regulations. Class attitude and adherence to standards were exceptional and surpassed the class advisor's expectations. Your dedication to duty and proactive team building technique reflect highly upon yourself and the Engineering Weapons School, and is keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations and a job well done. MK3 Walker, and MK3 Jernigan. Please take your seats. I would now like to invite Captain Ray to join us at the podium. For each class, we have an exceptional student who completes all 13 weeks of school with the highest performance achievement. This certifies that MK3 Baseline of MKA Class 0625, by attaining the highest performance achievement, has been distinguished as Class Honor Graduate. Along with this certificate, MK3 Baseline will have their name added in the Honor Graduate plaque in the MK Schoolhouse Museum. Congratulations. Good job. You may be seated. MK3 Walker, it is now your opportunity to address the class.
Good morning, esteemed family and friends, and thank you for taking the time to come out and celebrate one of the many milestones for your loved ones. I would like to formally thank Captain Ray, along with the rest of the command staff and the entirety of the Machinery Technician Schoolhouse, for leading and supporting us on this long journey. I am BM3 Christopher Walker, well, now MK3 Christopher Walker. This is not my first time I've been through the Training Center Yorktown's rigorous training program. Though with confidence, I can say the memories I made here this time with my fellow classmates are memories that I can never forget. From left-handed salutes, to learning our lefts from our rights during marching, and many other events we've taken part of being here at the Training Center, I am proud to say, Class 0625, we've made it. When I first arrived, I wanted to lay low and have little attention placed on me as possible. But I learned quick that that's kind of hard to do when you're a class of 10, you already have third class crows on, and you're magically gifted the award of being the class leader. Even so, over the course of the 15 weeks, I got to know my classmates, and I got to know how diligent and dedicated they can be. Not only have I learned from them during this time and learning with them as well, my classmates have shown me how to be a better leader and how to handle future challenges and struggles ahead. I am honored that I was able to be a part of their journey to becoming a third-class petty officer and achieving that title. As their class leader, I can confidently say that the men of this class will go on to achieve a multitude of success, not only in their Coast Guard careers, but outside the Coast Guard as well. So once again, Class 0625, congratulations. May you carry the Coast Guard core values and excel as the diligent and dedicated professionals that you are. Fair winds and following seas. Thank you.
Well, I'll take this time to say thank you to each and every one of you. I don't usually do this, but y'all deserve it. Usually we have a lot of issues with our classes. You know, young people do some strange things, make mistakes. Out of the 13 weeks, I usually get probably a phone call every other day, or I'm in the front office dealing with some situation. I didn't have to do that the entire time. Y'all have been an outstanding class, and thank you for not putting on my third blood pressure medicine. I really do appreciate that. So thank you again. We'll now present the graduation certificates. Captain Ray and official party, would you please assist us with the presentation of the graduation certs? Class 0625, attention. Just a reminder to the guests, the captain will hold your graduate hostage until you get the photo you want, so please, by all means, come down and take your picture. MK3 Walker, Station Marblehead, Marblehead, Ohio. MK3 Basiline, MSST New York, Staten Island, New York. MK3 Jernigan, Station Elizabeth City, North Carolina. MK3 Jackson, Ant Gulfport, Mississippi. MK3 Tauber, MSRT East, Chesapeake, Virginia. MK3 Coons, PSU 312, San Francisco, California. MK3 Cruise, Coast Guard Cutter Hickory, Santa Rita, Guam. MK3 Gilbert, Station Georgetown, South Carolina. MK3 Hernandez, Station Boston, Massachusetts. And last but not least, MK3 Bouch, Station Curtis Bay, Baltimore, Maryland. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the United States Coast Guard's newest machinery technicians. Congratulations. There's one final event before the conclusion of this ceremony. Following a long tradition, the MKA school class will spike their guide onto the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as the class forms up for the one final march to that location. MKA 0625, attention. Retrieve the guide on.